have any dispensaries in Colorado that don't focus on cultivating and just on dispensing?
Yes, so the Medicine Man facility, it's cultivation because that was what the state required to be vertically integrated. So they had to sell, but they never got into extracted products because Dixie is like a block over and Keith Co is half a mile away and the Credible, I mean, they just never wanted to get into that marketplace because there were great people in that space. And they'd rather sell it, not have the liability, and just run it as a part of their dispensary. So there are good dispensary operators that don't grow or process. But they know, these 5 people that are going to be out here in your state. If you're a dispensary owner, get to know all 5 of them. Find out what they're planning on, find out their strains, find out they're going to do shatters, waxes, oils, vapes, pills, tinctures, topicals, sublinguals, whatever they're going to do. Find out what they're offering you, and then negotiate your best deal. We tell people, it's all about the relationship. And if you don't have a good relationship and you can't trust one another, then you're not in the right business. This industry has a lot of good experience in it. In Colorado, people help one another. In Colorado, people are not typically trying to gouge or kick a guy when he's down. And your state's going to be the same way.
Do you have any dispensaries that cultivate inside the dispensary, the model that Arkansas has?
We have facilities that co-locate. So within the Medicine Man building, there's 40,000 cultivation, there's a medical dispensary and an adult use dispensary. But that's because Colorado allowed that from day one. There are a lot of standalone dispensaries. There are a lot of dispensaries that are connected to extraction. The extraction connection is far less frequent though. So Zoots and some of the others, you won't find them selling their own product. They're mainly selling wholesale. But within the growing part, they will sell in turn. Yes, ma'am.
So your free standalone dispensaries, what is the average size that would need to be?
Good question. I saw in Colorado a car wash, a drive-through car wash converted to a dispensary. I was flabbergasted. It's Greenheart on Quincy. 100 yards up the road is Green Dragon. It's freaking like 5,000 square feet Taj Mahal. If I were in business, I want to own Greenheart because their overhead is nothing. If they can sell even 1/3 of what that big monster is selling, they're probably making more money. Now that's just an example. Probably here in the state, depending on where you're locating and the market you intend to serve, if you're rural, then maybe a couple thousand feet is sufficient. If you're going to be, somewhere near a large population center, you may want to have a little more space, a little more oomph. It's a hard question to answer, is what I'm saying.
Well, if your dispensary that grows, how much more space do you need for 150?
Without having to kill you because I told you the answer. My guess is, a good little dispensary with a grow 5,000–6,000 feet combined would be probably a good footprint. Maybe a little less depending on how tight you are. But you only have 50 plants in flower. So, you don't have a huge flower room, but now you can extract. So do you want to be the only one with the Div 1 Class 1 enclosure and you're using a butane rig and you're knocking out some great shatter and some great vape products? And you got 2 strains that are killer. I'm just saying.
What's the typical amount of time expected for zoning approval?
Wow, I've seen zoning approvals fly in a matter of weeks, and I've seen them take months and months. I think you want to get that done before the application submission. Once again, it depends upon local engagement and what if they like you, and you're a part of their community, and they don't think you're going to threaten their community and provide jobs and good opportunity, then maybe that process goes through pretty quickly. It's kind of one of those 6 1, 150 of the other. You just really never know. But it's how well you know your local zoning board and county group or city group or whoever's in charge of that.
Let's take one more question.
Just because I want to be very, very clear on this, and I know you said it a time or two, so don't feel me. Your best guesstimate is approximately 18,000 people will get
An ounce and a half a month on average consumption.
That retails between $300 and $350.
I think top end retail 300 to 350. I think it's probably going to be closer to 250. 50.
Okay, so doing the math, that's $9 million a year. Divided by 32, that's $281,000. Or a month.
A month, okay, now I would agree, right.
Okay.
So the good dispensary ought to be able to knock down a few $1 million on, once you get to that level, is gross revenues. I would think 2.25 million. We're typically looking at a ramp-up period of 8, 9, 10 months. Once you have flower for sale for the grower processor to see any blackening. Because you just have, you're growing for 5 months with no revenue. You've turned on the key to the car and you're basically got your foot on the gas, there's not a freaking dime coming in. So our clients are typically looking in the $6, $7, $8, $10 million range, depending on if they're gonna own their building. And most everybody I've talked to looks like they're focused on owned property, because renting and leased property is just offering too many variables. Landlord says, hey, if you're a cannabis guy, you can afford to pay triple rent. We've seen that happen in other states.
I'm sure you'll be around. If you guys